This is what you get. This is what you get for trying to steal.
My mind was blown at a Starbucks. A spritzer? It's literally just like me sitting on my ass, talking about books, and then montages, and that's it.
열차를 이용하실 때에는 반드시 자전거 거치석을 구입 후 승차하시기 바랍니다. 자전거는 지정된 거치대를 이용해 주시고 승차권이 없거나.
Okay, while I have an empty train, I'm going to the city this weekend. Going into some shenanigans with some friends. Business trip, fit breakdown, bringing this baby out. I'm not sure if it's doing okay with the rest of the look. I'm wearing all black. It's given Halloween. Halloween is done. What am I doing? We brought Kitchen Confidential. We're in a moment where he's working at a Tuscan restaurant and is sort of making it his own, hiring a bunch of cool people, all of his past co-workers, and doing the most. Bourdain, I was doing the most. Boss man. I'll catch y'all later, because I'm gonna take a nap. What's up, y'all? We checked in. Quick hotel room tour. So as you come in, bathroom's on the right. There we go. Bathtub, sexy. Okay, and then as you walk out, mirror, and then here's the room. Bed there, and then a little cute desk. And then we have a little cute closet there. Have my stuff hung up already. What's the view like? We're on the 13th floor, but here's the view. See anything good? See anything good? Sexy, y'all? Oh, look at that. A little, is that a baseball court on top? That's cool. Cute. Oh my god, I forgot to show you all this little cute thing with yakgwa, which is like a honey cookie in Korea. It's not so cute. Love that. Love, love, love. Forgot a reusable bag and forgot my rings. I feel so naked right now. Hi y'all, I have a meeting in about like 20 minutes, but I'll show you my haul. I got 2 Sprites because I have wine. I have a white wine and mango sake. And if it tastes bad, I think having a little bit of Sprite with it will be fine. What do you call them in Germany when you mix like white wine with like lemon tonic water? A spritzer? Is that what it is? A little snack. This is beurre. I think they're a cafe in Korea and they do like really good bread, like really buttery bread. I didn't know they had potato chips, so we got that. Y'all, I've never had a Celsius. I'm really excited to try it. It was 2+1, but they only had 2 left. And then she was like, you can get like a receipt to get another one later. I was just like, too much work, and yeah, and water. That's the haul. Fun stuff, y'all. But actually really excited to try the Celsius. Stoked. Okay. Peace out, y'all. I'll keep you posted.
a bit tipsy. And yes, I am reading. This isn't performative. I'm actually reading. Sort of supernova of stupidity occurs. That's within Anthony Bourdain. There's just this like magnetism to his words that I really, really love. As he is a master with food, he is quite a master with words. Hi, hello, can you hear me? I'm sorry for the traffic. Can you see my fit? Did you see everything? I'll look in post. We got this daddy oversized boy. I keep calling him that. We have this oversized boyfriend t-shirt, Uniqlo U trench, white shirt, white denim. Oh yes, we got the La Mer bag out today. She's a cutie. I have work stuff to go to this morning, but first coffee, in dire need of it, so I'm gonna go do that at a Starbucks. Anyway, catch y'all later. I'll keep you posted. Don't judge me, okay? I deserve this hot dog. I deserve it at like 8 a.m. Look at this. Look at this. It's like bigger than my head. Forgot to mention, book of the day is Crash by JG Ballard. I'm gonna start now. I have a meeting in about like 20 minutes, so I'm gonna do some reading, coffee drinking, hot dog eating. Okay, catch y'all later. Y'all, I am so tired. I got a haircut. Do you like the hair? Do you like it? Anyway, I'm about halfway through JG Ballard's Crash, and let me tell you, it is, as it says, a brutal erotic novel. I think where I'm not having a good time is where last year I read The Unlimited Dream Company, also brutal and erotic. The nice thing about that was that we got so much about our narrator in terms of like history, background. He was a character. Here we are void of character. I'm not quite sure if it's intentional, given that Ballard is really focused on the symbiosis of sex and machine, creating a very void human being through his own obsession. I'm not sure if it's working because there's so very little to connect with all the car crashes and the sex. And we're already halfway through. So I'm not quite sure if I'm actually enjoying it. Brilliant cover. This one seems a bit lackluster in comparison to The Unlimited Dream Company. But I'm gonna crunch through because I'm almost done. But let me tell you all, I'm pooped. And I think I'm gonna take a nap, to be honest. I'm meeting my friend at 3. We're doing a gallery and then maybe coffee, dire need of coffee. I'm already on like my 3rd cup. And then we're having a little dinner later. Help me, help me, help me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a nap. Peace out, y'all. What's nice though is that I thought it was gonna rain today, but there is no rain. It's actually quite nice today. A little overcast, but nice and breezy. Enough chit chat. I'm gonna catch some Z's. All right, bye. Hi, hello, y'all. Well rested. We took a nap, like a 30-minute power nap. We're ready to go out. Also, if y'all didn't see the fit today, this is it. Okay, let's go. this show. It's Baroque, it's contemporary.
It's not Baroque, it's Impressionism.
It's Impressionism. Okay, there's a dark depth to it. There's an underlying darkness to it. It's a very good show. Look at this. Look at this contrast between the machine of a car and the machine in human teeth. Okay, my brain's not working, okay? Unless you have like some kind of fun all-white house with like pop colors. But even then, like that wood, there's like gray finish, and this blue is just like disgusting. Am I being too critical? Someone agree with me. Let me know in the comments. Is this a hideous chair? We could have done a better color. I think this could have been a lot better if like you mixed materials, and instead of the blue it would be all steel.
Yeah.
Today, we're gonna be talking about Annie or No, because we love Annie or No, and then
what's the next song?
Howdy y'all. Coffee. About to check out. Last night was cute. Met up with some friends. It was a little farewell dinner. Tears were shed. Yes. Then we went to Noraebang, which is cute. And yeah, it was just a really overall good night. Good company. Couldn't have asked for anything better on a Saturday night. Today, I have the day to myself. I think I'm gonna go to Gallery. That's at the bottom of like a high-end consignment store. They just opened up a gallery on the basement floor, so I'm really excited to check it out. And then I think I'm gonna do kimbap today. We're in the last few hours of checkout. Oh, minutes, I mean. I got 15 minutes. Just gonna sit, chill, read. Not much to update, to be honest. I think I've told you about... What am I reading? Hold up. Where did all my stuff go? Wait, what the heck? Where did that go? Wait, what? Is it in here? No, where'd my book go? Found it. Yes, we're reading Crash by JG Ballard. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed, sad to say. Jugs Judy, thank you though. This is like still a gorgeous copy and it's gonna be displayed very nicely on the shelf. It's an amazing cover, but it's just so repetitive. Like, this could have been a short story at best. which makes me wonder, like, this must have been easy for Cronenberg to adapt because it's literally so repetitive. All that happens is just a bunch of sex, a bunch of car crashes, and examinations of that, and lots of semen. This is so semen-soaked, I'm disgusted. Disgusted. But yeah, not much happens other than all of that. Yeah, nothing happens. There is no, like, interest in character or character development, no background history. It's literally this human void of the human experience and is filled with just semen and obsession. I'm almost done. I have like 60 pages left, so I'll probably finish it within the day. And then what'll be nice is at least I have Kitchen Confidential, and that's a decent read. I mean, great read. I'm enjoying that a lot more than this. Let's get going. Say goodbye to this lovely hotel. I really enjoyed my stay here. It's a cutie. Very central, right next to major, what do you call that, subway station. And yeah, just like very central, very easy to get to. Like, it took me 15 minutes to get to the gallery I went to yesterday, as well as dinner with friends. So it's just like so nice. I love it. I love when I can just like walk to places. Okay, I'll keep y'all posted. I hope I've been doing an okay job of like vlogging. Been trying to think about like how to stitch these videos a lot better versus it's literally just like me sitting on my ass talking about books and then montages, and that's it. That's not a proper vlog, y'all. There needs to be some kind of narrative. I'm hoping these are okay. I hope these are enjoyable. Love y'all. Howdy, y'all. Quit. Yes, let's quit now. Quit now. Quick fit breakdown. Just a simple black blazer, Palace jersey tee. I like it because it has this like cute collar and buttons. And look, my doggy, my doggo. 51% jeans. Yeah. Of course, the La Mer bag. I don't think the bag is really suited for this shirt, but it's the only one I got. We're doing this. Got Kitchen Confidential there. And it's really doing the most today. I don't know why. Check it out. Let's go. Gallery was a bust. It's closed on Sundays. So just gonna go get kimbap now because I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, okay, let's go.
watching it too.
Howdy, y'all. It's your boy, Nate. I read books because reading is sexy, and if you're not reading, you're not sexy. Here with some general updates. Today's Monday. We just finished the work day. I'm exhausted. Said goodbye to a dear friend. I won't be seeing him for a long while, so it was just really nice to dedicate a whole Sunday to him, essentially, and it was just, yeah, I delayed my train just to spend more time with him, and it was lovely. It was more than I could ask for. Throughout all of that, I did manage to finish 2 books. I finished this on the train ride back home, and then I finished this today. So let's get cracking. Will say, JG Ballard's Crash, I read it wrong. You know, halfway through, not even halfway through, but like 3/4 of the way through, I realized I read it wrong. This, I thought, was a novel. It is not. It is not a novel. It's a conglomeration of the many technical, mechanical parts of Obsession and how it works as we follow Ballard, quote-unquote, himself, Vuong, a few other characters that really don't matter because they aren't really characters, but more so predicaments. They're not people, they're predicaments, and involve themselves in the fetish of having sex while also being involved in car crashes. And that's the whole book. That's the whole 200 pages of this book. Not gonna lie, I was getting really frustrated, and that's because I was reading it wrong. I was reading it for not what it was. It is not a novel. I think it's funny that a few people on Goodreads have said that this is sort of a long erotic poem, but it is not that either. It doesn't have the same fantastical prose that I found in The Unlimited Dream Company, which I read last year. I keep bringing that up, but yeah, the only Ballard I've read. Yeah, this doesn't really do that. It just sees sex as less of a passionate thing and more of a mechanical thing in its fetishistic form. That's all it is. It made me feel sick. I think by the 3rd or 4th sex scene, it's quite gratuitous. It has no end to its gratuity, and it'll keep going. It'll keep pumping through to a very, I don't know how you would describe the ending, but Ballard is gratuitous with all the sex and this semen-soaked thing. Not my favorite. I appreciate the experimentation with trying to create Obsession as character. I think Obsession is a lot more interesting if you're to study it as character outside of all the characters involved in this book. Really not much to say. I honestly think this could have been shorter, like by at least 100 pages. Because, as I said, like by the 3rd or 4th sex scene, it just felt gratuitous. I still think with half of the sex scenes in here, I still think it would have been gratuitous and would still achieve the same power and momentum that I think he drove through to the very end of this book. Get it? Drove, because... Anyway, interesting work. Not compelling enough to really enjoy it. I don't think it's something that you enjoy. Definitely something to be loathed. Sure, major props to him for creating something like this within its experimentation. I mean, also though, this cover is stunning. You can't beat that. It's great. Had a few looks on the train, public transit, while reading this, and proud to say, yeah, I am that person. I felt cool. I felt sexy reading this in public. But a very hard book to tell people what it's about. Someone had asked me what this was about. I was like, you don't want to know. Glad I read it though, because it's been on my radar for quite a long while. And I'm ready now. I'm ready to see the Cronenberg film, and I'm gonna be honest, I think the Cronenberg film will be a lot better than this book. Just saying, just saying. But we'll see, we'll see. I'll lend you my thoughts later when I get to the film. But Crash, JG Ballard, let me know if you've read this, what you thought of it. For any transgressive lit readers out there, let me know. And also where to go with Ballard after this. I think I want to do High Rise. That sounds so funny and wacky. That one has also been on my radar for a while. But yeah, let me know. Okay, and then yeah, after that, I finished Kitchen Confidential, and this is like the holy grail, the Bible of any kitchen workers out there. I totally get why people glamorize the bear. This feels like the textbook to the bear. It's just so good. This man is so honest. He glamorizes the kitchen in all its beauties, but also in all of its uglies. And I think that's why everybody loves Bourdain, because he's just a man of the people, really. In sort of a commencement speech in written form in this book, he really asks of you to learn Spanish. And I think, like, out of all the white people I know in the world, they've never said, you know, go learn Spanish. Or like, I don't know, does that make any sense? Like, that takes, in fields where you work with people, I think that's like such a badass move and thing to just like say and do, because he understands, like, for a community to work, you really do have to lean into the roots of the people and learn a bit of their language, learn a bit of culture, learn a bit of outside of sort of these fancy schmancy restaurants, that behind all that food are like real people who are working and are suffering too, especially during this time, crazy times. This is a fine collection of essays surrounding the kitchen, surrounding Bourdain's life, his look at food, his love for it, his passion, all the struggles, the late nights, the down and outs. It paints the entire picture. The canvas is huge. The details are numerous, and it's such a joy to read. You get a real sense of who Bourdain is, not just through his prose, but through his experiences, through his perception, and how he has worked on the flip sides of the highest of the highs and the lows of the lows, through emotional roller coasters, but also through the kitchens. It's remarkable. The man is remarkable. His drive is incredible. And this just needs to be within everyone's syllabi of books to read in their lifetime, because he's the man. This is the man, Bourdain. There's a fun essay where he talks about his experience in Japan. He's just so humble, where he wants so much to try the local cuisine. And he paints this very beautiful picture of like very early mornings and salarymen crowding around, cheek to cheek, eating ramen. And he wants so much to be a part of that, to taste that, but ends up making his first meal in Japan Starbucks. And then ends the essay with this also beautiful scene after experiencing this wonderful time, ending his time in Tokyo eating McDonald's. The man's humbling, and you gotta give him props for the life that he lived and the man he had become, and is able to offer us so much of the world with his true self. And isn't that what everyone is trying to do out here? And he did it so faithfully. Faithful to himself. Strong 4 stars for me. I often think about, like, if I sort of have a traveling bookcase, like what books do I bring with me when I move from place to place, and sort of keep like my LA bookshelf, just a stationary pile of books. Like, that's where all the books go. That's book purgatory. But for book heaven, a traveling book heaven, I think this is one of them. Other mentionables, I think it's up there, you can see it, but I'll just pull it off. As of right now, this is part of my traveling bookcase. These are books that like I could return to if I'm bored, if I'm unenthusiastic, if I'm anything. Any high, any low, these are books that I constantly return to, and I do consider them favorites, although I'm not sure if any of these are in my Nathan's Canon on my Goodreads. If you haven't yet, I'll probably link it downstairs, but it's just 52 books that are totally me. Like, if you really want to get to know me, those are me. Those books are me. Night Sky with Exit Wounds, Ocean Vuong. If I'm looking at language and I need a very particular way of looking at language in terms of like writing in my own writing, or if I'm ever in any kind of writer's block, I do look to this, because there's just this thing he does with language that I've never seen before. He talked about it a couple of times in some interviews where there are these shirts in Vietnam that satirize or make punny things back home with like weird phrases where it's translated weird, like somebody crunched it through Google Translate and the translation isn't really there. It's odd, but that's sort of the beauty and wonder of it. That's sort of what Ocean Vuong, I think, plays with within his poetry, but in a more serious tone. Just brilliant, and I think all that brilliance is completely captured in this collection. And really, when I first read it, my mind was blown. So good, and it's a collection I return to quite frequently. The White Album, do I need to explain any more? I think I talked about this maybe way too many times, but can't do it like Joan. Joan really does write with a razor blade, and if I'm having too many thoughts, did you hear that? It's like quite windy out there. Today was like super stormy. There's like lots of rain, lots of wind. It's winter. This week is gonna be really cold. So it's gonna be wool coat season, and I'm ready for my trenches, ready to be in trenches. Anyway, we're talking about Joan. Okay, stay focused here, everybody. Yeah, I think out of all of the essay collections, this has still been my favorite. Travels with me. I do love Slouching Towards Bethlehem, but I just find this one to be the one I return to the most. I think in here, yes, it's her packing list, which I have saved, already bookmarked. And then 2 books I don't think I talk about enough. I'm gonna be honest, I gatekeep, okay? I gatekeep. But since this is a booktube and we talk about books, I'm gonna un-gatekeep these, which is like nothing, but like, you should read her, but it's okay because she's all mine. She's my homegirl and she's all mine. And yeah, you could, you know, dabble in her and her work, but she's all mine. But it's Lucia Berlin. I love this curated collection called So Long Stories. These are her stories from 1987 to 1992. And the curation of this is just remarkable and really a great study of how to write a short story, how to look at character, and it's very much herself too. It's incredibly autobiographical. I think everyone always leans to, what is it, Manual for Cleaning Woman, which is like her entire collection of stories essentially, and I just don't think that's the proper way to look at her work. I think you really have to look at the curation because it does something different. When you read a very particular curation of short stories, there's an effect, there's a drama to it that is a lot different than like, you know, a complete selection. Like, somebody really needs to nitpick that Clarice Lispector collected short stories. Like, I do not need the entire collection. I need a curation so that I can heavily focus on what her work is and what it's doing, not just like a hodgepodge of everything she's written. I could care less. This is why curation is important. And I also think the curation in this is tremendous as well. I think I love every single story in this because the collection in this curation is just immaculately done. Like in terms of like order of stories, how it opens. 1 or 2 of these appear in Manual for Cleaning Woman, but again, this is just peak Lucia Berlin, and I think you totally get a sense of who she is. Luna Nueva in this, which is the opening story, is just so fab. I love the way she just paints pictures and setting in this. She appreciates what home can mean, I think. And then there's one short story in here that's literally just a paragraph, and it's very different from anything in her canon of work that I think is also quite fabulous. It's The Pony Bar, which is set in Oakland, which I think is fine because I used to live in SF and I used to spend quite some time in Oakland. Oakland's fun. When you talk about like a mixed crowd bar, that's essentially what Oakland is. This story is just, it's literally just this page and it's wonderful. It gives me like strong Lydia Davis vibes. Now that complete collection of stories that I could do because I remember when I first picked it up, it was my only introduction to her work and my mind was blown by how long a short story can be or how short a short story can be, and she's fab. I love the way that she looks at writing and critiques it as well. Anyway, you didn't need to hear me babble about my love for books, did you? That's a traveling bookcase as of now, and this will be a happy addition. And look at that, they look like a family, don't they? There's a likeliness in all of them, just like that. Anywho, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to pick up next. I think there's this book called Orbital or something. It's sort of my last ARC of the year because it comes out in January. I think that's the last book. I have no more ARCs in terms of like things that are coming out this year that I must read. Orbital, Samantha Harvey. This is out by Grove Atlantic. It's a short one, I hear. When I get into later November and December, I'll start my ARCs for January. I have way too many. So I just want to like cut the list down before I do anything. In terms of a physical read, I'm kind of unsure. So I don't really want to start like my winter reading yet, just because I'm going to film a video soon. You know, a lot of people do like autumn, winter, and like in the fashion world like does that. And I don't believe in that. I think you should dedicate a certain amount of books for a certain amount of seasons. Split it all up. My fall reading list, I think I did a pretty good job. I think I like knocked out every single book in the park. There's a few that I haven't touched because they're buddy reads. On Freedom, Maggie Nelson, doing this with Katie James. Katie, let me know. I'm ready for you. Like literally right now. I think I'm doing a buddy read of this with Modern Ajumma, A Certain Hunger by Chelsea G. Summers, and can't wait. It looks so good.
And then this was in, I believe, my summer reading list. So I'm thinking of doing this, peut-être. I'm not sure yet. I was thinking I'd save this for winter. Not sure yet. Hit Parade of Tears, short story collection by Izumi Suzuki. Just been wanting to read more sci-fi, so I was hoping to look at this. I do want to read Love in the Big City before the end of the year, I think. But I don't know if I'm gonna do this as a winter read. I just have to read this for like research purposes. Translated by Anton Her. We love Anton, great translator. I think one of the best in terms of Korean lit. And then this I still need to read, but I'm saving it for the end of November. And then I think I had this in my summer reading list as well. So maybe I'll do the summer reading lists. The thing is, I just finished nonfiction, and these are both nonfiction. And I'm just like, I need fiction right now. I need the balance. The balance is really important right now. Yeah. I'll figure it out, y'all. I'm constantly reading. Something will be in my hands. I don't think I need to update y'all on anything else, right? Weekend was fun. Like, more than I could ask for. Really good company. Love your friends. I really love all of you. If you're a friend and you're watching this, oh my god, thank you. I love you. I mean, you have to put up with me in person. I don't expect you to put up with me online like this. But like, if you are watching this, like, let it be known. I love you with all my heart. And I love y'all too. Y'all subscribing and all. That's cute. Love ya. Anyway, be well. Do good work. Keep in touch. Y'all, I didn't do any shopping. I did like window shopping and I'm thinking of a few pieces. I think it's on B-roll footage. But I did steal something. Y'all, let's make stealing in again. Because I don't really stealing because it's in public. It's like, it's a poster. It was literally peeling off the wall. So it was like hanging on for dear life. So I saved it. That's what I'm gonna call it. I saved the poster, but... Did you hear that, y'all? Okay, hold on. This is karma, maybe. Karma is like...
This is what you get. This is what you get for trying to steal.
It's a Dean poster! It's fun. It's like this missing poster of him because he hasn't made music in a long while. Anyway, Dean's like a Korean hip-hop R&B artist. I really like his voice. He's super sexy. And I'm gonna put it up on the wall. Not sure where yet. Oh, and I did rip it, y'all. I did rip it. It's fine, though. Okay, no more blabbering. Love y'all.